guys, I'm Janet on occasion, and today we're playing another Total War Warhammer Battle Replay. Now I usually start in slow motion, but I didn't want to ruin these guys' expressions. Look at them, they're so happy. Very high-spirited tree spirits. That was a pause for laughter. I'm playing as the Wood Elves, and let's speed it up a tad. So I'm playing as the Wood Elves. So as you can see, got a front line of Eternal Guard, a couple of Treekin in there, got Dirthu in the front line, a Spell Singer, Law of Life, also a Great Eagle for backup, says my Air Force there, got a couple of Wildwood Rangers in the back, and a couple of Glade Guard with Starfire Shafts, which is a great armor piercing to fight these Dwarves, who have an incredibly tiny army. This is all of it. So they've got some Gyrocopters in the back, so with brimstone guns, so yeah, pretty formidable against the Wood Elves. You know, very good for singling out sort of Dirthu or Treekin or anything large. Obviously, bit outclassed though, as aerial specialists. Attack with a couple of eagles and yeah, interesting pick. He's got the Dragonback Slayers, obviously always fantastic, taking out monsters. He's got a couple of Hammerers in the back, huge armor piercing, huge weapon damage, again great for taking out big monsters. Also the Iron Drakes with Troll Hammer Torpedoes, great for taking out large guys. He's got Thorgrim in the back here, not sure why he's over there. Yeah, couldn't tell you. He's got Iron Breakers in the front, which is absolutely terrifying. Norgrimlings, Iron Breakers in the middle. It's terrifying, absolutely terrifying. He's got an organ gun in the middle as well, which is a very interesting pick. I never really see the organ gun, so I thought that's quite a cool one. So so I start advancing pretty quickly. I go straight for Thorgrim with these two because well, he's right there. So let's speed this up. So start advancing. Gonna start taking some damage from the organ gun pretty soon. So that's a bit terrifying, but I can heal through a lot of it with my Spell Singer. So you can see he's moving his Gyrocopter up to me, so I start getting my archers in there to try and get some good fire. So some early damage on them, so that's nice. So obviously the armor piercing of the Starfire Shafts is very useful against the Dwarves. Bring any other kind of archer is a bit pointless. Well, I don't know. Yeah, basically. So so get some damage on Thorgrim early, not much, but a bit. And then I pull out before I can retaliate, because I don't want to take any damage with these guys early, but I thought it would be quite good to get a little charge on Thorgrim, because he has taken a fair bit of damage there, so that's nice. Nice free damage. So you can see Dirthu is taking an absolute beating. Very dangerous. He's moving his Trollhammer torpedoes. It was interesting. He could have got some shots at Dirthu from here, I think. I'm not sure why he decided he'd have to move, but here, not great idea for me. I charge straight into his front line, and with Iron Breakers, I can't just take them on head on. So again, more damage on the Gyrocopters, so start chasing them. I want to get them out as quickly as possible, because that damage is going to stack if I let him use all his ammo and his bombs. So it doesn't bomb me at all though, he just charges my Glade Guard, which is a bit odd, so I get my Eagles on him. So hasn't even brought the Dragonback Slayers into action yet. But, you can see, front line doing very well. Dirthu is absolutely knackered. Get a Flock of Doom on here. It's the least I could do. So, yeah, Dirthu absolutely dumpstered here. Absolutely terrifying. That is not good early on. So, start bringing my Air Force back. I think I'll do a heal pretty soon. But you can see on the right, serious trouble. I sent my Wildwood Rangers straight into the front line, which I should not have done. I should have absolutely flanked with them. They do a lot more damage on the rear charge, but they're just not good in prolonged combat like this. They're very squishy. Do a lot of damage, but they're squishy. And when you're going against something like Iron Breakers, that even high armor piercing, it's going to take a long time to kill them. That's not great for me. But if I'd got in the rear, could have got a nice charge on there. So that'd been good. So yeah, now he starts chasing my Great Eagle with his Dragonback Slayers. I tried to disrupt his organ guns for a bit. See, Dirthu is coming back, but my god, he is injured. Organ guns still firing at him. Absolutely terrifying. Organ guns have got loads of backup here. So start trying to get some damage on the Dragonback Slayers. I know I'm not taking advantage of the armor piercing here, but I really need to get rid of those Slayers. So I was hoping to do some damage there. So try and get the organ guns again, now that he's thrown his Hammerers in. But he comes at me with the Slayers yet again. Exactly why I wanted to get rid of them. But, you know, I'm not going to have to kill him that quickly. So here you can see the gyrocopter coming in, stopping me from being able to use my archers. So, pretty good use of them there, because right now, these guys aren't shooting at their front line. So, organ gun's running away, so that's good news for me. But unfortunately, I've completely lost my right flank. Completely gone. Left flank doing well though. I've been hitting them with everything. I keep using Flock of Doom. I know it doesn't do a lot of damage against dwarves, but it helps. So you know, I've won one side, lost the other. But now Thorgrim's coming out on his own. Not quite sure what he's doing there. And I've just taken out the gyrocopters. So now I'm open to attack Thorgrim. So he can get a bit of yeah, a bit of taste of his own medicine there. So yeah. But yeah, front line still doing pretty terribly. So Eternal Guard, only 4 left in one unit. So Trollhammer torpedoes are firing on my Eagles. They are both absolutely knackered. But Thorgrim has taken a lot of damage. Hell of a lot of damage. Unfortunately, these Eternal Guard are facing the wrong way. I have no idea why. So that's not good. That could have really helped. It could have really helped. So anyway, Thorgrim takes some more damage. Durthu still going. Uses another Flock of Doom on this side because they've decided to come back, the little sods. So still fighting in that corner. But Thorgrim's just standing there and taking all that archer fire, so that's good. But these Trollhammer torpedoes, very healthy, very terrifying unit there. Got Iron Breakers now in my back line. So organ guns, they're back on their organ guns, so that's pretty terrifying. Satchel charges being thrown out. It's not looking good. My spell singing comes back though, so that's good. You know, that's something. So now Durthu taking even more fire. Almost no health left. So yeah, try and use a that projectile of his, but realise I want to move around. Unfortunately, this isn't a great move because I end up using it a little bit later, and a load of my guys are in the way. So I don't exactly get great payoff here, as I'm sure you can see here. So doesn't do a lot of damage. Luckily though, these Iron Breakers taking absolute beating from my archers. Still 36 models though. Same with Iron Breakers, they can be on a sliver of health but still have millions of models, because just each model has so much health. Yeah, Durthu's taking more fire from the organ gun because that just won't go. Takes him out. So I've lost Durthu now. My Glade Guard should have retreated them because they could outrun these guys forever, but unfortunately didn't go to plan. Now I'm getting everyone routing because they've lost their general. So that doesn't bode well. So yeah, a lot of the enemy routing around, but they're all coming back, and we've just shattered. So absolute shame that. But I thought that was an interesting game because yeah, don't see such a sort of elite dwarf army as that usually. Usually, if they bring Thorgrim, they bring a lot of cheaper units to get the benefit of those boons to melee attack that Thorgrim gives people. So you know, you bring a lot of very cheap infantry. Suddenly, they almost double in value. So you know, really useful. But no, he just brought a incredibly solid front line. And yeah, I just didn't use my numbers well. So I mean, I outnumbered him. I could have got good surround on him, but I didn't do that. Which was very dumb. I just tried to charge in, doing what I usually do with the Wood Elves, which is, you know, blob them all together, get that saturation, so, you know, each unit can defend the other one near it. You know, the Treekin can take all the damage for me, while I do get all the killing with my infantry, but it just doesn't work against a front line that isn't going to move like that. So I thought that was a really interesting game, just so you know how that would play out. So, yeah, so really well played, JP4545. That's really good because it's quite a classic build for the Wood Elves. This is one that people bring quite a lot. This kind of thing, popularised by Turin, I think, brought similar things quite a lot. So you know, this guy's clearly trying to counter it, and he did a great job. So fair play. I'm not sure what he's doing with Thorgrim, sending him out on his own like that, but you know, I lost Durthu too. So what can you do? 69 kills, all. So yeah, great game. Really enjoyed that. You know, shame I lost, obviously, but enjoyed it, and that's the main thing. So, thanks for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed it, comment, like, subscribe, and see you in the next video. Have a good day.